you want to become a successful DJ or music producer in 2023? Do you want to level up your game, get more music signed, get more gigs, get more streams on your music? Well, stick around today because I'm going to give you my big tips for 2023. Let's start 2023 right. And for me, 2023 marks a massive year for me. It marks my 20th year of working in dance music. It also brings Data Transmission's 15th birthday, which I'm super excited about and super proud about. We've done some amazing things over the year, and we're always trying to push data transmission forward and trying to be relevant and trying to be exciting in the space that we're in. We're also trying to understand the landscape and find the brand new talent that's out there. We love talking about brand new talent, and we spend a load of time looking for it. For those that don't know, Data Transmission started as a print magazine in the 2000s at Turnmills nightclub. At the club, we used to run events Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday. So instead of putting out loads of printed flyers, which was the thing back then, we made a magazine and put all the flyers in one magazine and just gave out the magazine. We also put in there interviews, drinks tokens, little giveaways. Then when the club closed, we decided to take Data Transmission online. Some of the team went split and went on to run events like Southwest 4 in London. We moved to work on the online magazine. So for as long as I can remember, I've been making dance music content. Even when I think back to Turnmills, we were making all the e-flyers and the newsletters and even reskinning things like MySpace. MySpace was a big thing, so I've been doing social media for such a long time. Data Transmission today is much more than just a blog. It's a radio station with over 100 hosts hosting shows. It's a record label. In fact, it's 3 record labels. Data Transmission is 7 SoundCloud accounts, which are doing over 250,000 streams a week. Last year, we hit 12 million streams on the big channel, which is 1 million a month. I'm really excited I hit that landmark finally. All of our SoundClouds grew in 2023, but SoundCloud's dead, right? If you haven't seen my videos on SoundCloud on how to grow as a DJ and producer using SoundCloud, I'll put them in a link below in the comments. Check them out. We have channels across house, techno, drum and bass, disco, and it's the same across YouTube as well. We also have music curation across TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, and we have jam-packed playlists with new music every week. I've also been uploading podcasts for 15 years, and Data Transmission is one of the oldest podcasts for dance music around. Then in 2015, I started working with artists and DJs, specifically an artist called Ben Sterling and Archie B. We were just hanging out. I'd give them advice. I'd tell them how to get music signed. I'd send music to labels for them, and I'd help them get music signed to those labels. We'd take them networking and help them build their own networks, and generally just give them advice on how to be artists. Then one summer, I sent Ben Sterling's tracks to Jamie Jones, and he picked up 5 of them, started playing all summer. Ben skyrocketed. We always love to watch Ben. We're super proud of everything he's achieved. Since then, I've worked with over 400 DJs and producers, firstly through my one-to-one series, and now in my course, The Artist Blueprint, and we're looking to do more this year. Today, I'm still getting messaged by big artists asking me how to manage their Instagrams and grow on Instagram. I'm still running DT and still trying to grow the platform, the radio station and record labels. So all the information I give out in these videos comes from living and breathing dance music. Unlike other YouTube channels, I am solely focused on dance music, DJs and music producers across that landscape. All of my content for this channel comes in the form of dance music. So for 2023, I've split our plan into 4 main areas: network, product, content, community. These are all tied together with consistency, and this is one of the biggest unlocks for me. Turning up every day, doing something, and pushing yourself forward 1% every day. So my first one, number 1, network. Who do you know? This industry is tiny. You think it's massive, but it's not. You will find in this industry that people work across multiple companies with fingers in many pies. So who you know is your biggest asset. I've seen DJs not releasing any music, not having consistent releases, all playing on killer lineups, all because of who they know in their network. So make sure you're working on this constantly. Go to gigs, meet promoters, meet peers, shake hands, get in discords, network socially, DM people, chat to people. All of these things are killer for you. And there are so many places now to meet people in this industry. Really understand who is on the next rung of the ladder for you, what that looks like, what the next label up for you is. What does that look like? Don't ever compare yourself to someone else. Just understand the paths other people are taking that are working. The biggest thing I had to get over was being shy. It's terrible for me. Yep, this 6'6" giant gets it too. Number 2, product. I know every time I say this, it makes me sound super marketing and maybe takes the shine out of doing it for the love. But let's not forget, this is a music business. People are here to make money. And lots of the decisions around agents, managers, booking agents, promoters, DJs, label owners are all made around business decisions and how it's going to affect their businesses. Does your business align with their business? And can the two businesses work together? You're a DJ business. Can it work together with their business? Can your business fill out their club? Can your business sell that record? So how good is your product? Work on it. Like when you go to the gym, you go to the gym to build muscles. You have to work on your product, work on your craft, build those reps. Keep DJing every week. Practice, practice, practice. And if you can't get gigs out, start a live stream. Start a radio show. We have loads of radio shows on Data Transmission Radio. Get practicing every week. Learn some more advanced skills. Do a course. Have you started making music? This is obviously key these days. I see the path when you start making producers maps out a little bit like this. The producer starts making music. They made me work on some bootlegs, some edits, some tracks that are already out there. They made me put out some bootlegs. They upload them to SoundCloud and build a little bit of a following. Then they move on to originals with big samples, i.e. a big vocal that's already out there. And they start making these tracks that, again, you're probably just going to give them away as a free download because you're probably never going to get the sample cleared because you're so tiny. But this is, again, it always builds audience. And then you start building your original tracks made from original parts, maybe get an original vocals in, and then this is going to really start pushing you forward. So where are you on that journey? One thing I will say when you're starting out is you want all the music in the similar genre. When someone hears that track, they go, oh, I like that track. And then when they hear the next one from you, they go, oh, I remember that person. They had a great first track. I was into it. Let's listen to the next one. And you build that familiarity and you build that audience around familiarity. You can definitely make music in other genres, but let's say it together. You don't have to release everything you make. Some of it just can be fun. Right, you have your tracks ready and you want to get 8 to 10 to 15 tracks ready before you even start sending out to a record label. And then you want to try and get 8 to 10 releases over the whole year. Don't oversaturate yourself. You don't need to have one every month, just every sort of 6 to 8 weeks. You want to spend as much time marketing as you have making it. You spend all that time making the product. Spend as much time marketing. Get as many people to hear it as possible. Let's talk about singles versus EPs. For new artists, I like both singles and EPs. Singles are great. It allows you to promote one thing and put all your energy into promoting one thing. EPs are also great because it can show a range of your sounds. It also means you can get people buying lots of different parts of the EP, which can then push you up the Beatport releases. If you get a #1 in that chart, it's still a #1. If you start shouting about a #1 in a Beatport track source releases chart, Gary in your fan base, your community, he's probably going to go, amazing, well done. You've got a #1. #1 is still a #1, especially at a smaller level. Definitely mixing up the strategies, singles versus EPs can definitely help you. Albums. No. If you're a brand new artist, you don't need to release an album. Build your audience first. Producers like Mark Knight and the Shapeshifters have been around for donkey's years and they literally only released their first albums in the last few years. The big one for growth is collaborations. Combining yourself with somebody else on a release can basically combine your socials, your Spotify, and it allows more reach on each track. And this is a big growth hack for me. You're both pushing the same track or EP, and it's going to get much more reach. As I said, also for Spotify, it connects the two accounts, and they're going to be connected for a long time, forever. So anytime that other person's track, other future tracks start promoting, your track's going to get pulled by the AI into similar playlists, and it's going to help you as an artist as well. So work with your peers. In our Discord, we've just started a brand new section called Finish My Tracks. If you're struggling with tracks, get in our Discord, drop the track in there, and ask somebody else to see if they can finish it and work with you. Our Discord is packed full of producers all trying to help each other. #3, content. The next pillar is content, and it's vital. You need to make content to promote yourself and your music. You need to make content to build your audience and build your community. And this is going to help you then with get more releases and get more gigs. You have an amazing opportunity. You can sit at home and make as much content as you want and tell the world about your products. I know when I started Data Transmission, DJs would be outside clubs, handing out mixed CDs in the very early morning, freezing their tits off. And now you can just sit at home, upload it to SoundCloud, bash out some content. I know what I'd prefer to do. And it actually reach more people that into the similar sound. Those DJs handing out the mixed CDs, they had no idea if the people would like that music. Loads will get thrown on the floor and they're a massive waste of output and cash. Now you can flip the camera on, record yourself playing, make a piece of content, upload it to YouTube, upload the mix to SoundCloud, clip the content into clips for short content, and the reach is going to be much bigger. I know what I'd do. And your content is always you plus your music equals your content. What are your tastes? What are you into? What is your character? I was chatting to a DJ the other day, and his thing is he loved vinyl, but he never can remember the names of tracks because when he was a vinyl DJ, he used to just flip through and find records based on the cover. And he was like, I don't know how to make this into content. And I was like, well, you literally sit and turn to your shelf, pull a piece out, record it, put it on the deck, clip, 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 really, really quick, and you make it about, is it a banger or not? Does you like this in the comments? You can even ask in the caption, who knows what the track is? Put it in the comments, and it'll build that kind of connection of other people that like similar music to you. You can record this series quite quickly, and we broke down how we would do it rapidly in 3 or 4 films. And content now, it's all about making these mini series. Think about it, when you put Netflix on, you watch a series, you binge watch a series, and that's what people will do with your content. I know you don't have to think about a massive show production like Netflix. It's more about the series that you're going to watch in a line and a line and a line. And we are conditioned now to liking series. So do that with your content. Come up with a series idea around your music, around you DJing, or your skills. Just telling people your record is out now is pretty pony these days. It's only a small part of your content strategy. You need to keep reminding people you are here and you're a DJ and a producer all the time with your content, because people have short memory spans. If you haven't checked out my video on how to find your audience and how to find the right people to show your music to and your content to, again, I'll put that in the link below. Watch that next. It's really good. And it's going to really help you level up your content. The good thing about series is they make content when you have no releases, which is, I know, for a struggle for lots of you. And if you struggle with that, let me know in the comments. You can do them without having a release. You can do them between releases, and you're always going to have something to talk about. The good thing about it is you're going to find a fan base that are like-minded to you and your music tastes. And if you've ever read an event promotional material, it always says, we've tried this club event to find like-minded people who love the same music as us. And that's all you're going to do on social media. You need to build habits around making content. You can't go from 0 to 2 a day. And I bet every time you hear you need to make two reels a day, you shudder. Again, you need to build up to it. It's like I said earlier, going to the gym. You need to join the content gym, and you need to build the muscle of making content and build the familiarity of building content and build the habits of making content. And once you start doing it and start getting better and better at it, then you'll find ways of shortening the time you just spend making it to make it easier to make more content in that space. So do what you can and build up on it. 1% better every day. So if you do anything this January, join the content gym. Let's talk about platforms. Focus on one platform and do it really, really well is what I tell my course members. Whether it's YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Twitch, it takes loads of reps to firstly learn the platform and make the best content for those platforms. You also then have to become a part of that platform and the algorithms and kind of other people that are in that platform. You find your peers in that platform. YouTube will be big this year. With the addition of shorts, it's going to bring lots of more reach and it'll bring lots of more content opportunities for you. Instagram is still a great place to build community and build sales and build streams. It's a great way to show off your content quick, and loads of you already got audiences on there. TikTok is evolving all the time, and it's definitely a great place for DJs now. The movement between YouTube and Spotify is a natural progression. And like it or not, Spotify is a key platform for you as a DJ and a producer. Make sure you submit every release using the submission tool. And if you haven't claimed your profile, again, I'll link that below. Make sure you do that. And I'll also link how to submit your tracks for editorial support. Pitch your playlist via Submit Hub and get tracks into as many playlists as possible. Get followers. Followers on Spotify are key. And the more followers you have, the more release radars you hit and the more reach you get on release day, the more chance you're going to grow that track and grow yourself as an artist. Check out my video also about having your own playlists. Number 4, community. Community is everything in 2023. Who is in your community and have you started building it yet? And start belonging to communities as well. Building that community is going to be the biggest thing that you do this year, and it's going to help you grow the most. Being active in other people's communities and being active in your own community. Don't just post and just disappear. Community is about the people, who they are, what they like, what engagement are you having with them? Are you in people's DMs? Are you networking? Are you building it one by one? Ask questions to people. Ask questions via polls and stickers and find out what people like. What are they into? What other stuff are they into? It might help create your content and it might help you find other peers to work with. If you need help understanding what to put on which part of Instagram, check out my free Instagram Guides 2023. It's a brand new ebook. I've just finished writing it. It's for you. It's to start the year off. It's packed full of information. It's packed full of tasks to help you grow your Instagram. Again, I've linked to that in the comments. And this all points back to network. I told you that's how important it is. So how do you become successful in 2023? Firstly, what does that look like for you? Success for you might be different from everybody else. What does your success look like? Have you mapped out your goals? Where do you want to get to? What labels do you want to work with? what publications you might want to be, who do you want to do a mix for, do you want to be on the radio? All these things matter. So just define for yourself, what does a successful year look like? Or what does the next 90 days look like? And that success might be different for you if you're older to if you're younger. If you're in your 30s to 40s and you've got kids and families, you might not want to be touring the world. Success might be different for you if it is for a 20 to 30-year-old that wants to be the next blah blah. Don't waste negative energy. Do you need to have that argument online with someone? Is it a mass of negative energy you're putting into yourself and you're just wasting time which could be more creative? It isn't going to change the situation. So why are you wasting time on it? You only can control what you can control. Wasting your time on negative people and negative conversations isn't going to ultimately push you forward. Simply unfollow people you don't agree with. Then you don't see it and you focus your energy. Focus your attention and your energy on your goals. Understand the platforms and the best way to leverage what you want out of them. There is money to be made and careers to be formed. Stop getting in your own way when it comes to make content. Just make it and put it out and make it better every time. Film the content in the shape and space that fits the platform. Use all the space available. You don't want to put logos over content either. Make it clear and easy to watch, and you can just film it on your phone. You don't need to have the best equipment available. Make content in batches so it saves you time. Focus on your community and your network growth, and have a successful 2023. We can all smash this. Let me know what resonates with you in the comments below. I'd love for you to watch this video next. It's my Instagram Reels Challenge 2023. It's going to help you make more content and help you grow your Instagram this year. Next week, I'm going to tell you about YouTube and the big algorithm change they've made. So make sure you subscribe and like this video so you don't miss out next week. You're going to want to watch that one. I've been Grahame Farmer. Have a great 2023 and I'll see you next time. Bye.